So with Mother's Day fast approaching and with Mother's Day being the largest holiday for bakers in May, I wanted to map out the next 4 weeks of what we should be doing so that we really can maximize that holiday. Okay, so this week what we need to be focusing on is selecting products that we want to offer. Map out your tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 products. Make your list of products that you want to offer. Maybe start looking at packaging and choose products that have maybe overlapping packaging so that you don't have to purchase a lot of packaging, or maybe utilize some packaging you already have. But that's all we need to be doing this week, is selecting our product lineup. So next week's task is going to be creating samples of all the products that we've chosen to create for Mother's Day. Creating samples allows us to photograph the product. It allows us to really think through the packaging. It allows us to make sure we know how much time each of those products will take us to create, really go through the ingredients and get a good cost so that we can price these products appropriately. Also, this week and next week, if you have chosen to do a lot of tier 3s, feel free to start on those. If you're doing items that can be created in advance and can be frozen, fully decorated, feel free to start on those. The week after that, so somewhere around April 23rd through the 29th, but I would lean towards closer to the 23rd, we're going to want to start our pre-sale and get everything listed on our website. When it comes to marketing our products, we can do either a drop or a drip. So when we do a drop, that means we're going to do a Mother's Day product drop. And if you're going to do this method, you're going to want to hint at it. So you're going to want to start now and say, and let people know our Mother's Day lineup will drop on X date, or stay tuned for this drop. And you're going to want to hint it, and you're going to want to tease it and really build anticipation for this Mother's Day product drop. If you choose to market through a drip, you're going to just drip images and links, of course, to where they can order the products, but you're going to drip those over a series of days. So 2 or 3 products over 3 or 4 days. And this is just called a drip. And all this is doing is keeping your name and your images and your products top of mind as people are starting to think about purchasing for Mother's Day. Also, sometime during the week of the 23rd through the 29th, you want to launch your pre-sale if you choose to do this. I think it works really well for us. So doing a pre-sale is where you just announce a pre-sale. You open up sales for Mother's Day on your website or however you take your orders, and you're going to announce your pre-sale. And I recommend anywhere from like 10 to 14 day pre-sale. And then you have an opening date, and then you just advertise it throughout the pre-sale, and then remind people it's going to close soon, it's going to close soon, it's going to close soon. And as you get close to the closed cart date, you're going to say, okay, it's going to close on Tuesday at midnight, or whatever time you set it to close. And make sure people know that this is a limited time only to get in on the pre-sale. I would recommend closing your pre-sale at least 1 week prior, so that would be May 7th, with Mother's Day being the 14th. I think we close ours a little bit sooner, but that's only because that week of Mother's Day is also nurse and teacher appreciation, and graduation, and 7 gazillion other things. So choose your close date and stick to it, but we do always bake for breakage and overage. So pad your numbers by 10 or 15%. And then you'll have a few extras to offer for those last minute shoppers. I hope this helps. You've got this. I've got a few more Mother's Day tips coming up this week, so stay tuned.